Or the movie.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Talented. Awesome. Funny. Friendly. Put together well. Charming. Clearly I'm all these things. However, I'm not here to discuss them with you this evening. We can leave that for another time. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps 3 hours from now at the bar. What I am here to do is to discuss the joining of two good friends, Joel and Jen, in collaboration. I first met Jen about 4 years ago on New Year's Eve. Joel had been talking about her for a few weeks, and we were all curious who this woman was that had captured his attention. From my understanding, they had met on Lava something or other. What I did discover, to my disappointment, was that it didn't involve jumping from couch to lazy boy to ottoman while keeping off the floor, but rather something about internet dating. I'm not sure where Joel and Jen's respective screen names of Unicorn Wrestler and Cupid Cuddler came from, but please, feel free to take it up with them afterwards. Also, I would mention that the whole jumping from furniture to furniture thing would become a later staple of their relationship. They just can't help themselves. And landlord after landlord also can't help themselves from kicking them out because of said behavior. Jen. From this point, I'm sure you've discovered that a relationship and marriage to Joel not only entails such things as love, but also being a collaborator in whatever scheme he's involved in, of which there are usually a dozen or so at any given time. This involves a lot of patience and the ability to crack the whip and say, no, Joel, in fact, you are doing it wrong. This is why, and this is how I'd like you to do it correctly. Now, Jen, I'm hesitant to speculate whether or not you actually have a whip or other such things. It's really not my place, and frankly makes me a little bit uncomfortable in thinking about it. But that being said, Joel has been a lot more productive and has been smiling a lot more lately.
Mom and Dad, I don't have one.
So you say.
You like it?
Continuing in the tradition of myself taking credit for things that Joel's been a part of, I'd like to detail my part in the circumstances that eventually led Joel to meet Jen. Now, Joel had been going through, well, for the sake of discretion, we'll call it a rough patch. I saw this slovenly, defeated, wretched, disgusting, horrible, ugly, messy, gum-headed punk. A shell of a man in his apartment rotoscoping for about 2 months straight. It's not good at all. The good ship Joel Jackson had beached with bad hair. I wasn't having it. An intervention was needed, so I took him out drinking, which, come to think of it, isn't really an intervention, but something else entirely. You get the point. I suggested that he have a Corvette Summer. Now, please. In short, I taught him to stop worrying and to enjoy life. It's best that you not hear the long version. Okay, why are we fooling ourselves? I suggested that he drown himself in cheap booze and stay out later than he should. I did so with the understanding that at the end of summer, like a snake shedding his fur, he would emerge a new man. Let me say this, though. While you may call it a bad way to deal with things, I call it a means to an end. Because when he met Jen, he was at the top of his game. Charming, nicely dressed, nice hair, messy in the I paid for it to look this way, not I slept in a dumpster kind of way. He was a force to be reckoned with, and again, taking credit, my plan had paid off. Joel's credit card from when he flew halfway around the world to catch up with Jen, not so much. In seriousness, though, Joel and Jen, I'm very, very glad to see that you found each other. I wish you happiness in the years to come. My feelings for you can best be summed up in 2 words. I approve.